Chatters, what is good? Today we are listening to AESPA, AESPA, for the very first time. AESPA, for the very first time in my life. We are listening to their brand new album, Lemonade, and I'm not talking Beyonce, but yeah, I'm excited for this. I obviously have heard of the group AESPA. I think that's how you say it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you guys, the AESPA fans, have any knowledge for me in the chat, please do let me know. I'm streaming this live on Twitch, so if you want to see these reactions live, please do stop by. But anyways, let's get straight into it. But yeah, like I was saying, I have no knowledge on this group at all, to be honest. But if you guys tell me their names, the girl's name, it's an all-girl group, right? If you guys tell me their names, you know, I've probably seen them around. I know how big the group is, you know, like 12 million followers on Instagram. I looked them up and stuff. I did a little bit of research. But yeah, anyways, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get straight into Lemonade by AESPA. Oh. Okay.
It is what it is, they be like who she's a whole different animal.
Okay.
She's a whole different
Animal.
Body on the head, to take it jumping on my door, why you trying to glitch?
I like it.
Whole different animal.
She a whole different animal. Different animal. Whole different animal. Different animal.
I stuck, but furious. My scars, so glorious. Embrace the danger. Kiss, kiss, the pressure.
Okay.
Cushy, back it up, free. Roll it on my body, I've had enough. 의심 없이 다시 또 내디뎌. Why they don't be talking about this? I wanna talk about it. Why they don't be talking about this? I wanna talk about it. How the pseudo guys just get harder, harder. Give me all smoke, gunpowder, powder. Woo! It is what it is, they feel like who she's a whole different animal.
The instrumental's fire.
She's a whole different animal.
Body on heat. Real quick. I don't typically pause in the middle of songs, but I love the way that each girl kind of flows from one to another when they, you know, pick up each other's verse. It's just fire. I knew I was gonna lose that if I waited till the end, but that's fire. And this instrumental is crazy. I like the little changes in it.
Animal. Whole different animal. Different animal.
Lemonade's my favorite summer drink.
Oh, now you wanna hear me, huh? Oh, now you wanna hear me go crazy, crazy. 답은 내 안에 있어. Come test me. Do some. Talk loud, do some. Custom feat처럼 달아, I'm some. It's a new era, feel some. Why they don't be talking about this? I wanna talk about it. Why they don't be talking about this? I wanna talk about it. 누를수록 I just get harder, harder. Give me all smoke, gunpowder, powder. Woo! It is what it is. They be like who she's a whole different animal. 모든 게 바뀐 다음 단계 breathe. She's a whole different animal.
Oh! Okay.
Ain't nobody that can whole different animal.
Fire in the hole up the whiplash.
JT Dragon.
Another level just. Want you girls different animal. I'ma get it done. More different vision more. I'ma get it done. Action, reaction. Them ceremony, reaction.
Reaction, me. Okay.
One chicken animal. Pay one shake your set. Whole different animal.
Okay. I'm feeling it. Powder. Whoa. Okay. Damn, we're already getting the title track too. Okay. Interesting. I like that a lot. I'm definitely feeling it. It has that high intensity. It has interesting instrumental, which I do like, by the way. I like that a lot. The little techno-y, I don't even know how to describe it. It's weird. It's odd, but not what I was expecting. That's for sure. But I'm definitely pleasantly surprised. Yeah. That intro song was a banger. I don't know G-Dragon either, but But I think the song was better without, to be honest. I think the group carried this song a little more. But I'm not mad at it necessarily. But yeah, fire from the ad libs to the hook to the instrumental. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Definitely. I'm definitely here for it. Let's get straight on to Lemonade, song 2. Title track.
I go in all the way. Don't step on the brakes. I take my drama straight. I'll make you lemonade.
I love Lemonade.
Up, she walk my way. Don't you on my stage. I take my karma straight. I'll make you lemonade. Wait, hold up, no. I can't control my mind. 손끝이 crashing. 고민은 just down. 삼켜버린 dumb. Apologies in advance, but show up and I get way too loud. 깨어 난 me, myself, and I, that's all mine. With the blessing, 치워버려 all doubts. You probably shouldn't talk right now. Like zip, I don't care. I can tell
Okay.
I put it all up on my body, good confession. 서로 다른 세계들을 다 가지마 일어나는 action.
Oh, that quick little flow.
What happened? 'Cause my day-to-day's in a different lane at a speed that you're never catching up. I go in all the way. Don't step on the brakes. I take my drama straight. I'll make you lemonade.
Okay.
Come up, she walk my way. Don't jump on my stage. I take my karma straight. I'll make you lemonade. No way, no way. I got no ETA, TA, TA. I'll make you lemonade. No way, no way. I got no ETA, TA, TA. I'll make you lemonade. Wait, oh my god, stop. 얽혀버린 문제 다 mix it like a hurricane. Future pieces, all the lemons 난 갈아 마셔 다. I don't care if you say I'm freaky. 무표정으로는 say bye. Muchas gracias, mi amor.
Bilingual.
전부 삼켜내 like a piece of cake. Make me
Trilingual.
I go in
It's bilingual when you can do multiple.
Don't step on the brakes. I take my drama straight. I'll
Make it.
lemonade. Cup up, she walk my way. Touch her on my stage. I take my karma straight. I'll make you lemonade. No way, no way. I got no
ETA.
I'll make you lemonade. No way, no way. I got no I'll make you lemonade. Ain't no emergency contact.
Okay. We'll switch up.
Bring me that new flavor, you know. 더 큰 세상으로. Welcome back to my world. I'ma stand all on my own. 어디라도 now I can go. 새롭게 open the door. I need more lemon.
Okay. Firework. Drama straight. I'll make it. Okay. Hey. Okay.
Wait, hold up, stop.
Okay. In these first two songs, the kind of vibe I'm getting is like classy, confident, maybe a little bit cocky to keep it with the C terms, but that's definitely not a bad thing. They're kind of like, to me, it gives off that like, we know who we are kind of energy. Like, you know what I mean? Like in the sense of, they are who they think they are kind of energy, if that makes sense. I quite like it. It's I don't know what I was expecting, but you know, it has some elements of a little bit of everything. I mean, in the instrumental, there's some EDM-y parts. They have unique ad libs. I think we heard like the start of a firework going off at one point. I think. And then, you know, just even their flows. That one girl, when she did that flow in English and then went to Korean, I'm assuming Korean, right? Obviously. But when she did that flow from English to the next, it was just so fast and sharp and like kind of fierce in a way. And so I like that a lot, to be honest. Yeah. This song's a banger. It just, how do I describe it? I feel like I like the first one more because it gave me kind of that like shock factor in a way. Well, I was like, damn, I wasn't expecting this. But now that I came into this one kind of expecting a little bit more of that, I kind of like took it a little more face value, if that makes sense. So I think I kind of like the first one, but the first one, these both have been bangers, to be fair. These both have been bangers. And yeah, I'm definitely pleasantly surprised so far, so I will say that.
This is not
Song 3, Shaken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shaken. That's 만큼 very outlandish. Yeah,
Okay.
keep it pretty, keep it candid. 꼬질 꾸밀 필요도 없지. 지금 있는 그대로 I'm a classic. No, you like my fashion. Yeah. It's always on me. 날 가늠해 no need to mention. Aim in my nutrition. Yeah. We bring the juice.
Okay.
잡아주는 tempo. 예민한 감각이 날 깨워 feel good.
Ooh, vocals.
네 마음을 삼킨 뒤 흔들어 ice break. I'ma have it shake, shaking. I'ma have it shake, shaking. You're throwing fire in my
Oh.
Watch it thrown, watch it thrown.
Watch it thrown, watch it thrown.
멈칫하는 순간 I come for you. We bring the juice. Shaking in my view 'cause I'm so beautiful. 겁이 나면 더 하지 you're so typical. 난 쉽게 널 무너뜨려 tell who is who. 방심해도 괜찮아 it's cool. Know you feel the tension. 감이 거치신 지우신 내 눈이 더 거친. Listen for that action. We bring the juice. I'm gonna make you tremble. 네 세상을 흔들어 네 모든 걸 마음껏 곁들여 ice break. I'ma have it shake, shaking. I'ma have it shake, shaking. You're throwing fire in my yeah, I'ma have it shake, shaking. Get a little flashy, get a little nasty.
Okay.
Staying flat, float. I'm about to. I'm the goat. Radius all time we strutting. 머리 굴려 but I'm nothing. Go wild when I'm in my pocket. I'ma have it shake, shaking. I got it.
So interesting.
Have it shake, shaking.
I'm not happy.
Shake, shaking. You're throwing fire in my yeah, I'ma have it shake, shaking. Watch it run, watch it run. Watch it run, watch it run. 멈칫하는 순간 I come for you. We bring the juice.
Get a little.
Stay fly. Shake, shake, shake it, shake, shake. Goat.
Okay. They keep giving us bangers after bangers. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to say I know this is their second album, but it outrightly says it right there, and that's obviously where I got that from. How long has this group been around? Since I've started my channel, it's been just over a year now since I've started my channel, and kind of just explored music. I would have never thought I would have, like without the channel, I probably would have never listened to this. I'll be honest. But see, that's the beauty within a channel like this, is you get to experience the stuff that, you were closed-minded a year ago and don't think you ever would have listened to, right? So obviously, I don't know how long this group has been around for, to be honest. I know the name is pretty prominent, obviously, but I'm seeing the hype. I'm seeing the hype. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. When I think of like a girl K-pop group, I think of, I'll be honest. The first one that comes to mind is Blackpink, right? That's the only ever girl, like full girl group K-pop group I've listened to. And then now, actually, Lee Seraphim. I listened to them last week when they dropped theirs. But you get the point, it's just kind of the general consensus, especially for someone who's an outsider. And so I was kind of expecting a little more of like, I don't know how to describe it, but I wasn't expecting this like upbeat, super fast-paced, fun, glitzy, glammy, kind of confident, like pop, hip-hop kind of sound. This is fire though. This is our fourth song and I'm like hooked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving this lemonade that they're giving us. Cause yeah, they've gave us nothing but bangers so far. No misses, nothing. But yeah, I wish I did know a little bit more about the group so I could like, well, not even that, just like the girls and their names. I think there's 4 girls, but like even with that, just kind of be able to differentiate the voices. Obviously, there's one that kind of like a little more, I don't know if it's the correct term, but like a little more deeper, or maybe it's just like kind of the, the way the song is produced and whatnot. But it's a little more kind of fierce. I'll point it out if I remember to when I see it. But yeah, that's kind of the only one I can distinctively be like, oh yeah, this is not any other, But yeah, bangers so far, bangers on bangers, and now we're on to Can't Help Myself. Okay, let's get into it. Song number 4, yeah. Ooh, it's like a rock sound, kinda.
I can't help myself.
Okay.
삐딱하게 걷는 게 왜? I can't help myself. 멋대로 만진 머리가 왜? I can't help myself. Yeah, everybody hates 이게 my vibe.
Okay. I'm feeling it. A little slower. Okay. Makes me. Is that like scraping into a plate? Help myself. Banger. Okay.
Jesus.
Okay, that was definitely the most different song we have heard thus far. It gave off that kind of like little rocky, anthem-y like song. Definitely a good change in pace. I like the little change of pace, and it obviously shows their versatility to not kind of come at you, be all up in your face. With those like previous songs we've heard. And this one's, I mean, it's not slow, but it's obviously a little slower than the previous, like I was saying. But I like it. It's definitely a nice change of pace. Shows their versatility. And it's super anthem-like. Like, this is that one when you go to an AESPA concert that everyone's chanting along to. It's catchy. The chorus is clean. And they're just, like, waving their hands with the flashlights, right? That's the kind of vibe this song gives me. And it's a little bit of like, I don't know if this is just the way I see it, but it's like a little bit of a feel-good song. Kind of like Can't Help Myself, just kind of like leaning into that side of you where you're like not constrained in a way, if that makes sense. That's just kind of how I see it from this first listen kind of point of view. But yeah, I'm seeing the hype. I'm definitely seeing the hype because obviously I've seen the name. you know, people have been telling me to react to this group forever now. And so, you know, I've been around with the name, with at least this name in specific. So I'm seeing the hype, and I'm seeing why people wanted me to listen. That's a definitive. Song 5, Camouflage. I'm drinking an energy drink right now. I'm so like tired. I feel weird like drinking this stuff though. Makes me feel sick. Okay. Okay.
Don't hold me back, I'm done. Big butterflies, jumping by my side. See the highs, baby, I don't wanna lose.
Alright, lullaby. I'm okay. Sorry to cut you off, miss. But these instrumentals are insane. It just has that like when I'm like I looked like disgusted in a way, I guess. When I'm like, that means like I love this. Like these instrumentals have been insane. Who produces for them? Because like I don't know. It's so unique. It's so different. It's something I wasn't expecting at all. And it just works perfectly. And all the instrumentals are just so like ugh. When you hear that like interesting part come up, you're just like ugh. By my side. This flow's fire too. Lullaby. Don't hold me back, I'm done. Like a butterflies, in my little no I don't want to lose. Oh, lullaby. Okay.
Don't you think I had enough, had enough, had enough? Oh, just watch me where I'm going now. Don't hold me back, I'm done. Don't be mad, don't be young and I'm got to go. No matter what, need the highs, baby, I don't want the lows.
Oh, lullaby.
이제 그때 나는 없을 거야. You know what I mean? You should know it, you should know it. Don't need your ladies, all of your lies. I know that you tryna hurt me. And want some more, 더 속아줄 생각까지. 내게 supply, that's my camouflage. 내
Camouflage. Dude, they are not missing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to feel because to me, when you discover like a new group, new artist that you're like this compelled to, it's like, damn, where have I been all my life, you know? Because this is fire. This is like I don't know, I don't even know how to describe how I'm feeling right now. I'm just like upbeat and happy and like bumping my head, you know, with a smile on my face. Like, these are some bangers. These are some bangers. That last song might be my favorite of the bunch so far. I don't know. I I don't know if you guys saw it, but I was literally just sitting there after, especially after the pause when I really got into it. I was bumping my head the whole time, smiling, locked in. I didn't say a word. And what that means is when I do that, it's like I'm mesmerized in a way. Like I'm astonished. Like I'm taken aback for words. Like that song was a banger. Banger. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. It's they've shocked me, to be honest. They've shocked me. It's like, where have I been all my life? AESPA, fire. Song 6 or 7? 6, 7? Oh, bite. 6, I want to say, maybe 7.
Careful, cause I bite.
Okay, back to that like super fierce. I think it's 6.
You talk a lot till you see my face. I'm coming through, you better give me space. I say, be a pie, couldn't crash. Ain't gone. Please on the tape, late nights. Checked in and out, right. Last time was super gummy. I said I might bite you back. Kinda caught him out, I've been carving my moves. Mother, do, I don't care about you, my
okay.
way. There was a hand pay. 손에 넘기 전까지만 play it cool. You don't know where I'm from, but you're under my rules. So better keep out, so better stay off my bad side. Careful, cause I bite.
Okay.
널 가뿐히 삼켜버릴 one bite. Don't mess with me, 더 깊숙이 I bite. Saying so mean, you bet you're right. Look at me, 보는 대로 fight. I stop veneer, spill my career. Like hold up, 순식간에 버겨버린 온도. 말을 바꿔대, what you do, what you wanna. Ay, I'm here to slay, here to conquer. Eat 'em up like candy, now they call me Willy Wonka. When I'm in the zone, feeling like a villain. 날 조금 내려보내는 like you feel like karma. 지금까지 let it go. I'm going easy on you. 지는 게 많아, I've been paying my dues. 말을 더 들어도 I don't care about you, my way. Don't know myself fake. Better get low, son을 넘은 shade. Like a fool, dirty, I'm done with it. So better keep up, better stay up
My bad side.
Careful, cause I
Her. That's what I was talking about. Like 8 songs ago, by the way. One bite. Ugh.
Don't mess with me, 더 깊숙이 I bite. Say I'm so mean, you bet you're right. Look at me, 보는 대로 fight. I stop veneers, build my career on bite. Say my heart from a lesson, build my own protection. Doing this for me, 나를 듣겠지. 깊이 잠들어도 instant, don't wake that set on me.
Building.
Careful, cause I bite. 널 가뿐히 삼켜버릴 one bite. Don't mess with me, 더 깊숙이 I
Bite.
say I'm so mean, you betcha, right? Look at me, 보는 대로
Bite.
I stop veneers, build
My career on.
Please just get out my way. You better know your place. Please just get out my way. You better know your place. Please just get out my way. You better know your place. Please just get out my way. You better know your place. Bye.
Okay, yeah, this one obviously super fierce, super intense, in your face a little bit, cocky, confident, whatever you may call it. I like it. Yeah, the girls, if you will, are really putting on a performance here with this album. And this is their second album. How long did they did we because I'm a fan now, definitely. How long did we have to wait in between albums or music drops, whatever it may be, EPs, mixtapes, whatever? How long did we have to wait for this? Did we have to wait quite a while? Because I hope not. I hope they, are gonna consistently drop, an album a year at least. But yeah, Bite, fire. This is like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly that. Yes, I agree. Yeah. AESPA. Okay. Oh, you know what? I saw a video the other day about this little girl, and she was like, it was two girls. One was older, who was a fan of this group, and one little girl, and she was like, I don't know if she's open like collectibles or what, but she said, what did she say? Ning ning, ning ning, and the little girl thought that was like, you know, not the appropriate or not the girl's appropriate name, but it turns out her name really was Ning Ning. Ning Ning. Who's Ning Ning? Okay, I know Ning Ning. Hey, I might be a little Ning Ning bias. But yeah, fire. Sorry, I just thought about that. I was like, I knew something about this. Switchblade featuring Ty Dolla $ign.
I got flash, I got flames. 내안에 blank, I ain't got no limits. One time, got bad. 뒤돌면 다시 romantic 해. 뒷박인 태도 like a merry-go-round, round.
Ooh.
So I'm changing it up right now. What's my name? I know you heard it on the radio. 조용히 숨죽이고 watch me go. What's my name? I know you know 더 날카롭게 세우고.
Building.
It's time to slash. Let's go.
Oh, this is a party song. Is this Ty Dolla $ign? I thought it was Felix. I'm on that beat boy boss. Building. Crazy flow.
But it ain't for free. If you wanna be like me. What's my name again? You know, now it's time to slash. Let's go.
Dang it.
Press, click, V, switch. Switch it up.
Two. I'm on that beat boy boss. Switchblade. Bro, is this Felix? Okay. 3P. Building at the end? Really? Banger. Okay, who was that deep voice? Was that Felix? That's like instantly where my mind goes, unless it was Ty Dolla $ign, which I don't know. Ty Dolla $ign, it was cool, but I was really feeling it at the start when the girls were just going in, doing their thing, catching their flows. Now it's time to. It reminds me of Fruit Ninja when you swipe a lot. Yeah, when you swipe a lot and you like build that chain up and it starts making the sound effects when I was doing the. Listen to the song and you'll know what I'm talking about. Like specifically in the hook where it like builds from on word. If I'm making sense, but banger. I did like the girls part a little more than Ty Dolla $ign. I don't know. Ty Dolla $ign, the features just kind of used up for me. I don't know. I'm also not the biggest fan of his in general. But with that being said, banger. How many times have I said banger throughout this video? Because I'm not kidding. It might be the most of any of my videos ever. Because yeah, this is fire. Like there's no other way to put it. It's literally the first word that comes to mind after listening to their music. It's been banger on banger on banger. But yeah, I really like this. The flows in it were sharp, like a switchblade, you could say. And yeah, they didn't hold back at all. It was just you can tell how confident they are in their music, because they have this unique step to it, especially in terms of like instrumentals, ad libs, whatever it may be, sound effects. That just is very distinctive from kind of the traditional girl group K-pop sound. And obviously that's what, makes them stand out and be a group as big as they are, right? Is I'm assuming the rest of their music is reminiscent to this album. And so, that's just what I think of instantly. It's like, oh yeah, this is what put them on the map and this is why they are as big as they are, kind of thing. And at least throughout the album, this sound, they know their sound. That's for sure, right? They definitely do. And Switchblade, banger. Song 8, Roll.
Watch me roll my eyes, I'ma lose my mind. All you do is bring me down, what a waste of time. Roll my eyes, walk out of your life. Yeah. All you do is bring me down, here's
Okay.
a kiss goodbye. You keep throwing shade, baby, there you go. Rain on my parade, and it's getting old. What's without us hate? Baby, give me a break. Are you okay? You just need a high five in the face with a chair. Get your mind right.
Okay.
Cause you need some repair, get a new life. And stop breathing my air, need you out of my hair right now. Watch me roll my eyes, I'ma lose my mind.
Row your boat.
Bring me down, what a waste of time. Roll my eyes, walk out of the light. All you do is bring me down, here's the kiss goodbye. You think I'm a lot, you can handle it, all extra large. More than you can fit, who you think you are? You just bring that luck, baby, wake up. You just need a high five in the face with a chair, get your mind right. Cause you need some repair, get a new life. And stop breathing my air, need you out of my hair right now. Watch me roll my eyes, I'ma lose my mind. All you do is bring me down, what a waste of time. Roll my eyes, walk out of the light. All you do is bring me down, here's the kiss goodbye. Bye bye. Keep on hating, it ain't hot. Think we're breaking, cause we not. Back to the hand, I'm not a fan, what is the plan? As I'm rolling on my haters, I'ma see you later. I don't deal with fakers, it's not in my nature. Get out of my way, you slow my pace. I won't let you waste my time, don't wanna go back anyway. All I've been hearing is blah blah blah. I'ma spend years to go la la la. Want me to be sorry? I'm not sorry, never liked you anyway. Watch me roll my eyes, I'ma lose my mind. All you do is bring me down, what a waste of time. Roll my eyes, walk out of your life. All you do is bring me down, here's a kiss goodbye. Watch me roll like rice.
Okay. Roll. Interesting song. I'm gonna be the first to say it. It was not my favorite song of the bunch. To be honest. I don't know. I don't know if it's just the nursery rhyme. I don't know. It just didn't hit me the same. Do I think it's a bad song? No. Do I think it was a standout? Absolutely not. It's just that kind of thing to me. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling that one as much. I feel like it kind of strayed away from most of the very most aspects. The biggest reasons as to why I have been so attracted to this group throughout the past songs. Yeah, it was all right. Like I'm not mad at it necessarily. I just don't think it was up to par to some of the songs that we heard previously, to be honest. And maybe it's just do another listen, right? Because this is my first initial reaction, but and things can always grow on you, always. but I don't know. It just didn't hit the same to me, to be honest. Um, it just feels kind of like in an album full of just like straight bangers that I was having a good time laughing, smiling throughout. That one was just like it was cool. I think it picked up towards the middle to like the end. But kind of just that nursery. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it as much, to be honest. But I don't think it's a bad song by any means. That's for sure. My Plan, song 9. 9.
First time, yeah. 날 움직이게 만든 넌 대체 뭘까? Yeah. Your turn right, ooh baby. ABC, think you got me. 안 통해 뻔한 속임수 따위. POV, I see it. 아직은 모른 척해라. 완벽한 trick. I'll show you everything you want like a hiccup. 너의 그 숨을 뺏은 다음 Take a step, 점점 길어진 the shadow. Wanna play with me? Come and take my hand. 겁낼 필요는 없잖아. All night, 아무도 없는 너와 나의 곳으로. Just you and I. 이대로 as I don't wanna take it. 정신 못 차리게 네 모든
That flow spot. That's fire.
Yeah, in my plan. Ooh, yeah. Time is ticking. 적당히 끌었음 그걸로 됐지. I just take it, don't chase it. 원할 때까지 좀 더 지켜볼래. I'm like constant whisper. 네 맘을 뒤흔들어 나 make it flicker. 사라져버린 silhouette. Watch your step, boy. 이상 시간을 더 무너질 걸. Wanna
Play with?
Come and take my hand. 겁낼 필요는 없잖아. 아무도 없는 너와 나의 곳으로. 'Cause you and I 이대로 as I don't wanna take it. 정신 못 차리게 네 모든 걸 다 가져갈게. You're the victim for the night.
Freaky.
날 탓하겠지만 boy, you just came too far. Now I got you under my control. 계획대로 끝났어 too late. Easy boy, sit back. Easy boy, boy, boy. Wanna stay with me?
Okay.
Easy boy, sit back. Easy boy, boy, boy. In my. Easy boy, sit back. Easy boy, boy, boy. In my plan.
Okay. I'm feeling that song. I mean, that one to me is just kind of a little more late night with your significant other, right? With your other half, if you will. A little freaky. That one had more bilingual lyrics, more of a bilingual flow, kind of back and forth. And I like that. I think their transitions from language to language is super seamless, and obviously that's a good sign. Yeah, this song, it didn't have, like I was saying previous onto why I didn't like the last song as much, it didn't have that kind of previous song touch to it, but I still like it. It's definitely like a late night vibe kind of song to me. And it was smooth. It had nice flows. It was airy. It was bubbly in a way. A little freaky. I won't lie. Didn't know they had that in their locker either. But with that being said, it was a good song. I liked it, and I kind of like this change in pace. If the trend the album's going to continue to go down, compared to those first 6-7 songs. But yeah, it's definitely a nice change in pace. Till We Die. That song right there, is another like feel good, significant other kind of song. Makes you think. Obviously, it's one of those songs. It put me in my head a little bit, and it's like, it's you're thinking of that person, right? Yeah, I like it. It also has that kind of anthem like sound to me. And it's definitely one of those, like I said, previous song. I'm blanking on the name, but it, it's one of those where, I mean, you want to see that in a performance. You want to see that live, right? And it's one of those where your hands are in the air, you're swaying side to side with the song. Flashlight, you know, that's just the immaculate vibe it gives me. That song is like just one of those that are built for that. And it's built towards like the very last song of the concert when fireworks are about to go off. It's just that kind of vibe, that kind of song to me. And I like it. It's been an interesting switch in pacing in the album, but like I said, I don't mind it, and also shows their versatility. It's a nice little switch up. It's a nice little change. But now we are on to our very last song. It's the title track, Lemonade, just featuring Becky G this time, I'm assuming. But yeah, shout out Becky G. Yeah. Alright, let's get into it. Final song of the album. On my right.
Take my drama straight. I'll make you lemonade. Cup up, she walk my way. Don't you on my stage. I take my karma straight. I'll make you lemonade. Wait, hold up, no. I can't control my mind. 손끝이 crashing 고민은지 쓰이다 삼켜버린 damn. Apologies in advance, but show up and I get way too loud. Gay I'm not. Me, myself, and I, that's all mine. With the blessing true about your own thoughts. You probably shouldn't talk right now. Like zip. I don't care. I can tell whatever, put it all up on my body, good confession. 서로 다른 세계들을 다 같이만 일어나는 action. Dirty dancing, I'ma go hot, don't know what happened. Cause my day to day's in a different lane at a speed that you're never catching up. I go in all the way. Don't step on the brakes. I take my drama straight. I'll make you lemonade. Cup up, she walk my way. Don't jump on my stage. I take my karma straight. I'll make you lemonade. No way, no way. I got no ETA.
ATA.
I'll make you lemonade. No way, no way. I got no ETA. I'll make you.
Alright, Becky G.
Wait, hold up, pop out. Big BG, the beat is for business. Speak my name, I'm charging you interest. I do best, I doing better. 아바다만 with the pressure, don't need permission or forgiveness. 소 표정으로는 say bye. Muchas gracias,
Mi amor.
전부 삼켜내 like a piece
Talking
of
about me.
cake. Maybe what you still waiting for? Yeah. I go in all the way. Don't step on the brakes. I take my drama straight. I'll make you lemonade. I make them walk my way. Surf them on my stage. I take my karma straight. I'll make you lemonade. No way, no way. I got no ETA. I'll make you lemonade. No way, no way. I got no ETA.
TA. I'll make it lemon.
Ain't no emergency contact. Bring out the life in the party. Bring me the new flavor, you know. 더 큰 세상으로. Welcome back to my world. I'ma stand all on my own. 어디라도 now I can go. 새롭게
That flow is fire. TA.
Wait, hold up, stop.
Banger. What is going on? Apple Music, hello? Okay, I guess we're just stuck with this screen. Anyways, that was Lemonade by... Sorry, I don't know why I'm like stuttering. That was Lemonade by AESPA. That last song, just to quickly go over it, because, we've done that for every song. We've already heard Lemonade, but the Becky G, I like the Becky G. It had a little change in pace, a little flow, some Spanish in there. It was fire. Do I like that one more than the original? I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to listen to them back to back. But this is definitely an album I will go back to. Um, Absolutely, I will 1000% be going back to this album. Be going back to some of the songs. All of the songs, probably not. Probably 10 out of the 11, maybe 9 out of the 11. Considering which like Lemonade song I like more. But I don't know. I like them both. But that's a good trait when you know make another song or you make the song the same and then just add a feature into it. Obviously it was a little different here and there, but that's a good sign for me. You know, it's one of those things. It's like, okay, that's a nice like refreshing little touch, refreshing like lemonade, you could say. But yeah, bangers on bangers on bangers. AESPA, hey, you guys really did impress me. Shout out Ning Ning, by the way. I do know Ning Ning from that video going around it. You guys have probably seen it. I know you guys are much bigger fans than me, but yeah, this was definitely an amazing first impression, and it's definitely a group I will want to get back into, want to dive into more because, right, I love this album. 10 out of the 11 songs were amazing for me. Maybe not amazing, but you know what I mean. Like I was having a great time. I was vibing with it, and then kind of roll. It was just like I was saying, I don't think it's a bad song by any means. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it to the same extent I was the others. Like it was all right. It was cool. It was a nice little fun play on the nursery rhyme, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it too much. In contrast, right? And you know, comparison is the thief of joy. So who knows? Maybe I would have enjoyed that much more if I just listened to it on its own. But yeah, this was a great first impression to this group. And yeah, if you guys have any knowledge for me in the chat, please do let me know in the comments. I would appreciate that because I really don't know nothing besides Ning Ning, to be honest. But yeah, AESPA, thank you for this. Thank you for the lemonade. It was very, very refreshing. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me grow, and I will see you guys in the next one. Doses, doses, doses.